George Wendt, best known for his role as Norm Peterson on the iconic television sitcom Cheers, and for his hilarious contributions to the famous Bill Swirsky's Superfans sketches on Saturday Night Live, has died at the age of 76. According to TMZ, Wendt passed away peacefully in his sleep early Tuesday morning. The news sent a wave of sorrow throughout the entertainment industry and among his fans, who cherished his warm presence, undeniable comedic timing, and the comfort his familiar face brought to television screens for decades. In a heartfelt statement, Wendt's grieving family paid tribute to the man who meant so much to them and to so many others. George was a doting family man, a well-loved friend and confidant to all of those lucky enough to have known him. He will be missed forever. The family has requested privacy during this time. The statement underscored the deep impact he had not just as an actor, but as a husband, father, and friend, a man whose kindness and love extended beyond the spotlight of Hollywood. His departure marks not just the end of a remarkable career, but a painful goodbye to a cherished individual. George Wendt's career-defining role as Norm Peterson made him a television icon. From 1982 to 1993, he portrayed the endearing barfly accountant on NBC's Cheers. The show itself became a staple of American pop culture, and Wendt's character was central to that success. Norm's entrance into the bar, always met with a thunderous and affectionate chorus of "Norm" from the patrons, is etched into television history. It was more than a catchphrase or a running gag. It was a symbol of how familiar and beloved the character had become to audiences across the country. Norm Peterson was a man who found solace at his neighborhood bar, where he was known, loved, and welcomed without condition. Wendt infused the role with a mix of humor, sadness, and heart, creating a character that felt deeply real. He portrayed Norm with such charm and consistency that it earned him 6 consecutive Emmy nominations for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series. While he never took home the award, he certainly won the hearts of millions. Alongside Ted Danson, who played bartender Sam Malone, and Rhea Perlman, who portrayed the sharp-tongued Carla, Wendt was one of only 3 actors who appeared in every single episode of Cheers during its 11-season run. His commitment to the role and the consistency of his performance were critical to the show's enduring popularity. The show's ability to balance humor with heartfelt moments made it one of the most respected sitcoms of its time, and George Wendt's contribution to that legacy is immeasurable. Wendt is also remembered as the first main cast member of Cheers to pass away since Kirstie Alley, who played Rebecca Howe, died in 2022. Nicholas Colasanto, who portrayed the beloved coach, passed away in 1985 while the show was still in production. With Wendt's death, fans are reminded once more of the fleeting nature of time and the enduring power of television to preserve cherished memories. Born on October 17, 1948, in Chicago, Illinois, George Wendt was a proud son of the Windy City. His connection to Chicago was not just geographical, it was spiritual. It shaped his identity, his humor, and his worldview. Wendt's early life was not without its challenges. He experienced a tumultuous college career that included being expelled from the University of Notre Dame. But it was from the ashes of this academic struggle that his comedic star began to rise. He went on to study at Rockhurst College in Kansas City, Missouri, where he earned a degree in economics. But his real education would come from a different kind of classroom, the stage. Wendt joined the Second City, Chicago's renowned improv comedy group, known for producing some of the greatest comedic minds in history. At Second City, Wendt honed his craft, learning the nuances of comedic timing, improvisation, and performance. It was also here that he met Bernadette Burkett, his future wife. The two shared a love for the craft, and their connection blossomed into a marriage that lasted an impressive 47 years. Bernadette would also make occasional appearances on Cheers, notably as the voice of Norm's never-seen wife, Vera. The foundation Wendt built at Second City catapulted him into the television and film industries. His first credited film role was in the 1980 coming-of-age drama, My Bodyguard. a Gen X classic that still resonates with audiences. That same year, he began appearing in various TV series, quickly amassing credits. He guest-starred on beloved shows like Heart to Heart, 1981, Soap, 1981, Taxi, 1981, Alice, 1982, and the revered wartime dramedy Mass H, 1982. These appearances showcased Wendt's versatility and his ability to shine even in small roles, but it was Cheers that made George Wendt a household name. While playing Norm became his signature role, he never let himself be typecast. He continued working throughout the 1980s and 90s, embracing a wide range of characters. In 1985, he hosted an episode of Saturday Night Live, alongside legendary director Francis Ford Coppola. On SNL, Wendt would later achieve cult status for his role as Bob Swirsky, one of the beer-loving, sausage-eating, Chicago-obsessed superfans from the recurring Bill Swirsky's Superfans sketches. These skits, which also featured comedy greats like Chris Farley, Mike Myers, and Robert Smigel, popularized the catchphrase "Da Bears" and were a hilarious and loving tribute to Chicago's sports culture. George Wendt's presence extended far beyond the sitcom world. He appeared in numerous feature films, demonstrating a range that went beyond comedy. Some of his more memorable film credits include Dreamscape, 1984, a science fiction thriller, Gung Ho, 1986, where he acted alongside Michael Keaton, Guilty by Suspicion, 1991, a drama about Hollywood's blacklist era, the campy musical comedy Spice World, 1997, in which he had a small but memorable role, and even a recent holiday film, Christmas with the Campbells, 2022, showing his dedication to his craft right up until his later years. Wendt also made notable appearances in music videos, most famously in Michael Jackson's groundbreaking 1991 video for Black or White, in which he played the frustrated dad who smashes his son's speaker, only to set off a transformative global journey. His performance in the video was yet another example of his cultural relevance and versatility. Though his attempt at leading his own sitcom, The George Wendt Show in 1995, didn't find long-term success, he never let that stop him. Instead, he embraced an impressive variety of roles across multiple genres and formats. He returned to familiar territory several times, reprising his beloved Norm character on shows like Saint Elsewhere, 1985, the short-lived Cheers spin-off The Tortellis, 1987, the airline sitcom Wings, 1990, and the beloved Frasier, 2002, cementing Norm as one of the most crossover-friendly characters in sitcom history. Wendt's presence graced other television series over the years, including horror anthology Tales from the Crypt, 1991, the family sitcom Rock, 1992, and an unforgettable cameo as himself on both Seinfeld, 1992, and The Larry Sanders Show, 1994. His ability to play both himself and fictional characters with equal ease spoke to his strength as a performer who could both poke fun at his own persona and dive into the lives of the characters he portrayed. Additional roles included appearances on Spin City, 1996, the hit show George Lopez, 2004, and a guest role on Hot in Cleveland, 2011. Through all of this, George Wendt remained a figure of consistency, humility, and enduring likability. Unlike some who are swept up in the glamour and chaos of Hollywood, Wendt carried a Midwestern groundedness that made him relatable both on and off screen. He wasn't the type to chase tabloid headlines or manufacture controversy. Instead, he let his work speak for itself. His colleagues often remarked on his kindness, his professionalism, and his unwavering commitment to his craft. In his later years, George Wendt continued to perform in theater, returning to his roots. He appeared in various stage productions, including notable turns in plays such as Hairspray and Art. His love for live performance never waned, and his stage presence was as compelling as his on-screen work. He also engaged with fans at conventions, special events, and interviews, always bringing the same warmth and humor that defined his career. The passing of George Wendt leaves a palpable void in the entertainment world, It's not just the loss of a gifted performer, but the departure of someone who embodied a specific kind of comfort and joy that television once offered in abundance. Norm wasn't just a character. He was a presence, a feeling, a memory that countless viewers associate with laughter, friendship, and a sense of belonging. Wendt's legacy will live on through the reruns of Cheers, the unforgettable SNL, sketches, his numerous film roles, and the memories shared by those lucky enough to have worked with him. His work will continue to make people laugh, to remind them of a time when sitcoms were a nightly ritual, and to provide a sense of home in the most unexpected places.